All right, good morning, everyone. This is another GOTEL stream. Today I'll be showing off the game Overlord, or as I like to call it, Evil Pikmin. All right, today I'll be joined by co-host Puzzle Better.
Hello.
She will be helping fill in the gaps while I'm playing with information about Lupus.
I'm excited to see this game and talk about Lupus. Evil Pikmin sounds fun. Little goblins?
Yeah, I like to call them gremlins,
Gremlin.
but I think that's interchangeable at this point.
There was one riding a ram.
Yeah, instead of wargs and cavalry, giant dire wolves riding into combat. No, you're riding sheep. It's that's actually a little too loud for me. Okay. Now, if you're a fan of Lord of the Rings, this story might be a little bit familiar. See, a fellowship of people had come to this evil overlord's tower and destroyed it. Now you are that evil overlord trying to get your kingdom back. And what was a theme of games at the time was a morality system. And there is a morality system in this game where you get to reach certain points, certain decision points, where you can choose to do the evil thing or the more evil thing, such as burning a town down or enslaving the town. And it's a parody of the games of the day, which I appreciated. All right. Now let's start off. See the intro.
This one. It's him. Rub some acid in his eyes. That'll refresh him. Come here. Master, evilness truly suits you. Let us go forth. There are nefarious deeds to be done. I feel the land quaking with fear already. I am Null, Minion Master and devoted servant of darkness. This cavern is the spawning pit, sire, where new minions are born and live. Now you are here, you can call forth minions from this minion gate.
Yeah, just like Pikmin.
Ah, look at those keen little evil faces, ready to loot and pillage at your command. Let us continue. Follow me if you wish to study the finer points of combat and minion control. Of course, if you want to get straight to the smiting, then I shall meet you in the throne room upstairs.
I have to bear with me through the tutorial.
Your minions will follow you wherever you go, Master, unless you give them a task. Being Overlord is more than just throwing a few fireballs and causing chaos. Proper evil takes
Tutorials can be
and
fun.
maybe, well, just a bit of mayhem.
These
I think
graphics
the
are cute.
Sleeping Beauty's a little rusty. Oh, our jester, sire. I really should have nailed him out for the crows long ago. Teach him to respect his overlord. Stop! You're tickling! You're tickling! hit him again. Don't hold back. See? It's all coming back now. Evil is not something you just forget. Come on, you metal lump! You're giving evil. That's it! Now you've got him. Come on, princess! You move like a dead badger! Shame you don't smell as good. He's out of your reach, sire. Use your minions to shut his flapping mouth. Oi, Tubbs! They should call you the Overlord! Oh, it warms my black heart to see them running about the place, trying to rip each other apart. Call your minions back, Master. All of them. Right, Mr. Overlord, show me some evil. If you need your minions to follow a complicated route, then you must sweep them through it.
I'll let you
Evil?
post
Overlord?
any
Overrated,
socials.
more like.
Oh, no, I forgot that part.
Don't let him get away, sire. Sweep your minions after him. Bet he'll whittle
No
himself
worries.
silly.
I'm working on it.
Thank you. Now, I've never actually played Pikmin. I've only watched one other streamer play through it, and I wonder if they'll be in here today to watch this.
I hurt! I hurt! I think you're ready, Master. Accompany me to the throne room. Evil deeds won't do themselves. Feel free to beat him further if you wish.
I did see Red and Blue Ox do a little bit of Pikmin together, but I think that was Pikmin 4 right when it came out.
Yeah,
That was
they're the only ones I've seen actually play Pikmin. But from watching them play, I thought this looks just like Overlord, but not as cute.
Mhm.
I think the gremlins are just really
Your
cute.
Throne room, sire.
Oh, there's Pixel Pond. Good morning.
Good morning. Good to see you.
We say it, and then she comes. We summoned Red Ox PDX. You guys finished off fine. It was really cute to watch you guys together, and it was cute to see some of the gameplay.
Evil will always find a way. They also looted and destroyed much of the town.
And if you want to see any more of
But
their
it's merely
gameplay,
a
let's see if I could
setback for the
figure out how to
forces
do
of
those shout outs.
darkness, sire. You are a
Shout
new
out.
Overlord.
It's a good practice for me.
Rebuild your tower, punish those so-called heroes,
Pixel
and
Pond
re-establish a
Productions.
dark domain.
Oh,
This is
shout
the
out was good.
tower
You still have to
portal,
set up
sire.
Mooba.
Sadly, it's missing its power source, the tower heart.
Oh,
She's
good morning,
also
ducks.
finished.
However,
Oh,
there's still
sorry.
a tiny bit of energy left. It's just enough to transport you to the last known location of the heart. When you're ready, sire, step
Should I
through
read
the
chat?
gate. I shall meet you on the other side.
If you want. I mean, I just told you that story about Donkey Kong Country a couple minutes ago.
Oh, yeah.
Keeper of the ruined tower.
Red says she's also finished 3 with me. I just started a playthrough of it last night, ready for some chill after Donkey Kong Country. Duck says good morning too. Hi, Ducks. He's out with the pets who were screaming to go out. Aw, the weather's probably really pretty, and cats and dogs and geese and everybody better scurry at this time of the year because it's just, there's nature out there and they all want to catch it. I had a giant deer, like an actual big life-size deer, jump my fence and go on my side of the fence because the lawn wasn't mowed for like a really long time, and was just sitting there chilling, eating
Perhaps
and
we may
yeah,
recover some
my
of our
just
looted tower objects
nature.
in this
So I believe
lush,
it, and so I hope
verdant
Yogi and
abomination.
Tommy and Buddy have fun. Okay, you go ahead and lurk, and then and I think
These
Simon might have
fluffy
a story
creatures
about
barely know they're alive,
Donkey
but you
Kong
can
Country
still
mechanics.
harvest life force from them. Remember, life force equals
Oh,
minions.
sheepies.
Return
Are
to
they
the
gonna
gate
get the
to
sheep?
call more to your side.
All
Do
right.
they eat them?
Now here's something I've seen from Pikmin. There's an object in your way with a number on it. That means you need to have that number of Pikmin pick it up and carry it, but I don't have 5 minions yet. I need to get life force from the local area.
Your minions will dutifully bring you
Oh no!
anything
This
they
game is
find,
going to be
like
the end
this
of me.
life
I'm
force.
going
And
to
they're always
lose.
so
What
happy
other
when they
need
grab
to do
something and they
anything
bring it
else?
back to you.
No
You'll
other
hear them say like, "For
puppets.
you,
You can
master.
absorb
For
life
you.
force
Here you
yourself,
are."
master.
Like they're just so
Never
proud of
getting
themselves.
near. These urns
It's like
ahead
a
may
puppy
yield
when he
something
brings back a dead
beneficial.
Yeah,
bird or
they're,
a
There's
cat.
nothing minions
they're
like
like a
more
puppy that's
than
learned to talk.
making friends.
Sometimes they're.
Well, apart from killing things.
Uh, Yogi says it's too cold for cats. Haha. Oh, you've decided to set down your paper for the moment, and then you'll get back to writing, so lurking is paused.
All they do is
Yay!
chew grass until something kills them.
Yay for playing games with friends. All right, you had a Donkey
Stupid,
Kong thing,
pointless
right? You read an
creatures.
article.
Yeah. It's funny that you compared the barrel segments from Donkey Kong Country to Flappy Bird, because just a few hours later, I was watching an interview with Eric Barone, aka Concerned Ape, aka the developer of Stardew Valley, and there is a fishing mini game that he said he was inspired to create this fishing mini game from Donkey Kong Country Returns, where there's a fish that's struggling, and you have to press and release the mouse button to raise and lower this bar to keep match with the fish. And he said he got that from Donkey Kong Country. Like I didn't expect to see the barrel segments mentioned in two unrelated places, just a couple hours apart from one another.
Our way is blocked. But we have strength in numbers.
All right,
Use
now I
all
have
your
5.
minions on that pillar, and they will work together to move it.
Oh, my heart. Well, I
All
mean, sheep
yours,
are
you
meant to be
eaten
eaten,
lumps of
I
flesh.
suppose. And
Make
we
your
will,
master proud.
oh, they got it out of the way for you.
Halflings took over my farm, tied me up in the sun
They're
to scare the
yelling at
birds. Now,
the
Halflings
scarecrow
took over
here.
this
to
guy's
plot
farm.
against poor Bob. They want revenge for all the pies I made, and the soup, and the jelly, and the ice cream. I hear the pumpkins whispering at night, but I won't leave my farm to the halflings. Oh no, they're worse than the pumpkins. Please help get Bob's farm back. Oh. Your creatures ain't related to pumpkins, are they?
Okay, so you're helping him to get his farm back.
Even the birds laugh at me.
Hey, Grim
They're in league
Viper,
with the
welcome on
pumpkins.
in.
Grim Viper, hey, good morning.
Hey
They're
there.
screaming. The pumpkins
Let's
are
see.
screaming.
Red says
They're
that she's
scared.
working
Get
on
'em,
literature
get 'em.
analysis and frankly should go further until the next 5 whole books are in. Oof. That is a lot of literature analysis, Mama.
Keep those squeaky things away from me.
Oh, the Flappy Bird mechanics is what Ducks called
Your
it.
creatures ain't related to
Yeah.
pumpkins,
I actually
are
didn't
they?
mind the Stardew Valley fishing thing, but I knew it was going to be different and I knew it was going to be rough.
Even the
Simon
birds
gave me
laugh
like
at
a
me.
preamble. Okay,
They're
this is
in
not
league
going to
with the
be like your
pumpkins.
regular fishing game. So I had that in the back of my head before I
Keep
started
those
doing it.
squeaky things away
And
from
it did
me.
take a little bit of getting used to. But
Your
eventually the bar
creatures
became
ain't related
like
to
kind of bigger and
pumpkins, are
slower,
they?
and it's not too bad.
That's showing.
Doing all
Oh,
right,
you
Grim
better get
Viper. How are
going,
you doing?
Sonny. The path behind my house leads to the village of Spree. Oh, I bet there are more of them fat little demons about.
The village
So
of
be careful.
Spree.
They do. They look really happy, your little
Me?
gremlins.
Well, I think I'll stay
Um,
here. Fix
Yeah,
me
look at them.
farm.
I just
Maybe
trashed a
grow
whole field full
mallows
of
instead.
pumpkins,
Yeah, mallows don't
and
talk
now
so
a
much.
couple of them are wearing pumpkins as
Yeah, that'll do.
helmets. Like they will pick up stuff that they find along the way. Like if I raid a house, they might pick up a saucepan and wear it on their head, or they might just give it to me and say "for you," and I'll have a saucepan. Yeah.
Say thank you. And do you get to pet them at all? Yeah. Like a petting mechanic, like in 20XX, where you get to pet your kitty.
No, sadly, nothing like that.
Aw, fun. Maybe in the next Overlord. Yeah. It'll be like like in BG3 and all the different games you gotta interact with your pets, with your animals. Well, I guess with your gremlins here. Let them know they're good boys.
Now, I compared this a little bit to Lord of the Rings because there was a fellowship that destroyed your tower, and now as you get revenge, you hunt down the fellowship. There's a halfling, an elf, a dwarf, a warrior. Like they're obvious parodies of the fellowship.
But you're getting the fellowship? You're going to destroy the fellowship?
Yeah, like Frodo, or not Frodo. He retired back to the Shire, so I'm going to go to the Shire and pay him back.
No, I mean, why am I cheering for this? Okay, Red says, I try to take pride in my work and actually do a little do the analysis by hand. I had ChatGPT start me down the path of the outline, then revised it extensively, using those tools the way they're supposed to be used, not as a fill everything in. Yeah, totally. And then do everything by hand. So it takes a lot of time.
Yeah, ChatGPT is definitely a pack-led tool. Like, we have AI. AI makes us strong. We have AI to tell us how to fix our ship. It's
Yes, it's exactly that. Ludo musicology.
everything lately that's fantasy is Lord of the Rings, it seems. Blue Ox just finished The Hobbit last night. The book, the movie, the game. Oh, she and Zelak have now both read it. She really enjoyed it.
Aww. It's a good age. That's a good age to read The Hobbit. I think Headphones Bug tried to do it way too early. He had some encouragement in that regard. But I was like, okay, let's give him a chance to read some stuff that's a little like he's 8. And now that he is 12, I think this is probably a good age. I know that it's a good age to read. Start to read those. She became a prolific reader in the past year. I love that. Oh my gosh.
Does the name Bruce Campbell mean anything to you? The author.
I knew you were going there. No? Okay, well, just let him tell you.
Just he was instrumental in my love of reading as a middle schooler and elementary schooler. It started with the My Teacher is an Alien series. But he just had so many other books and so many other worlds. Like he was a great YA author, and I've been wishing ever since I saw Harry Potter explode in popularity. I thought, okay, I hope somebody does this with Bruce's books.
Reading is such a great part of growing up. My older son is very limited verbally. He does do some typing, but it's hard for him to get into reading. So everything about teaching him is using pictures, using 3D models using different colors, things like that. So I haven't gotten a chance to do too much reading, and my 12-year-old is, he's very everything tech, everything, which is great for the gaming, the coding, the game developer part, but hadn't really found a book series that really grabbed him until this year. And it's The Tale of Dark and Grim by Adam Gidwitz, and it's sort of a retelling, but more accurate retelling of some Grimm's fairy tales, with lots of blood and things like that. But he read it and says, "Mom, I think I'm ready for Doom." So I think we're going to do that this summer. And Simon, you help him out with some reading and things like that. So we might be doing the rest of the trilogy this summer, along with last summer's book was Journey to the Center of the Earth. So I think Kakalakola and Simon and I are all going to read online or do some listening with him on 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea to keep the Jules Verne going too. Yeah. Sorry, game. Right, we're playing a game. Duh. You do know the series author. Awesome. For Bruce Coville? Okay.
Yeah, I need to check. See, is it Coville or Coville? I don't want to say his name wrong.
It's tough for Z-Lock to get back into Ready Post like Dave Pilkling. Z-Lock enjoys fantasy again, but his reading enjoyment wasn't as high as Blue Ox, so it took a bit. Every kid is different, About 14. Yeah, every kid is different, I have to reach Pandos in a different way than Headphones Bug, and Z-Lock and Blue Ox are the same way. What, did you get extra gremlins? Did I miss you getting more?
Yes. I found like some sort of totem that lets me summon 10 at a time now, instead of 5. Now I can lift something that was 10, that required a strength of 10 to lift. I just forget where it was. There it is. Okay. Lock onto it, send 10.
Halflings approaching, get ready!
Hang on, those ain't Halflings. Look at the one with the helmet.
Could be two.
Can't believe you're going after the Fellowship.
Yeah, I bet that's it.
We're on the wrong side of fantasy. Or was this the right side all along? Were all of us
Prove you ain't
deceived?
Halflings and free our men from the camps down the road.
If you are, stay right there so I can get my aim straight. Now that Lord Spree's gone, we're the last lot.
There, in the field, greedy little halflings. Use your firebolt spell on the wheat and roast them like suckling pigs.
Oh, looks like they dropped a lot of loot.
Treasure.
They just like try to hand it to you with two hands lifting up. They're just such good boys. And girls, I guess. Are they boys or girls?
I don't know.
They're good babies. Can you zero in on can you like zoom in on their faces? Is there a zoomy button?
Browns.
Okay, multiple of them have pumpkin heads, and I don't know what the other heads are. Okay. Just living their best gremlin life. Oh, you peeked at your paper again? Discussion on how video games can help students engage with complex topics like ethics. I mean, that
Oh,
something like this game.
you've
That's
got to ask
pertinent.
people about Expedition 33, because that seems to be really hitting people emotionally. Oh dear, all my minions are on fire.
Oh no. Can they die?
Yes, they can.
Oh, you killed your minions. Aw, they don't hold a grudge.
Last thing,
Right.
sire. Killing
Yeah.
innocents, and I use the term loosely, increases your corruption level. This attracts more evil energy, which increases your powers. However, this is rarely suitable
Attracts
for
more
establishing
evil
a
energy.
long-term evil plan. That requires people, living people. Gratitude comes with its
So when you
own
kill the
reward.
villagers, do you get more gremlins? Do they turn into gremlins? How do you get more?
I'll get more gremlins when I find totems placed around certain areas of progression. Like the game is just balanced around how many you're supposed to have at any one time. Yeah, I need to remember to resist the urge to go in there and fight myself.
This must be the work camp those peasants spoke of. Be careful, Lord.
That's when being a summoner at heart really comes in
This
handy.
is an arcane blood pit, sire. You can sacrifice
Much like my
minions here to
torchlight run.
regain your
Just
own
stand
health.
back, shoot from
No
afar a
fear.
little
Your
bit,
minions
and
will
let all
gladly
your
die
minions
for
do
you.
the work.
They're very loyal.
This is a lit review, so can't ask about current games. You're looking at existing literature that's already been published, which is stuff that's come out a while ago. Got it. And then applying it. Looking for connections in existing literature. It's a lit review.
Oh, all right, there's a number 126%. Like whenever I was drawing minions out of this minion gate. The percentage means how strong you are compared to normal. Like when a minion runs up and puts a pumpkin on his head, that means he's stronger than normal. So my total fighting force is enhanced. At least average.
They're throwing rocks. Primitive.
So pumpkin on the head actually does something to increase.
It's not just adorable.
If you can get this paper published and do some sort of intervention with housekeeping. Neat. That would be cool.
Look, sire, a wheel. Your minions can turn these and, well, you never know what might happen. Make sure
Oh, those guys are going after you. Oh no. Oh, he got the hobbit in the face. So where is their level of energy that they have? Which bar is what? What's red? What's blue?
Red is my health, blue is my mana. I have the fireball skill selected. I have 10 minions available to do stuff. Now I only have 4 because those 6 are off running doing something. I can call them back. I could send them out one at a time, or I can send them out as a group.
Cute little happy sheep are all bouncing. Why do the sheep have to be so cute? And they're like, come here, dinner. Mmm, yummy. Let's eat the sheep. Here you go.
I got 5 minions chasing after that one sheep. Okay.
And what does the life force that they bring, what does that do? Like the white things. These little shining things they bring you.
That means I can summon one more minion. So if like my current 10 minions die, if I do something terrible and like set them all on fire, then I can always go to one of those minion pits, like this one back here, and summon them back. Okay, I have a total of 25, so I have 25 minions in reserve.
Oh, where do you see that?
See, 25 over that minion summoning pit.
Oh,
there you go.
okay.
Send them all back.
All right.
35.
Red says that's how Pikmin works too. Okay, gotcha. Hey. And they all start at that base non-pumpkin head level.
Uh-huh.
Now, is the frying pan worth more than the pumpkin head, or different things give different levels of protection or increased offense?
Yeah, I think the metal frying pan is worth more than a pumpkin. But it has been a long time since I played this.
It's always fun to go back to an old favorite and see if it still stands up to the test of time.
We've got to keep
Let me get
chopping.
my Lupus facts out. We're obviously still streaming to build lupus awareness, lupus education, and raise funds. Even though we've met our goals, we're always open to more donations. We're going to try to focus on different lupus facts to raise education and awareness. When there's a good moment to do so.
Well, now's a good moment. I'm just slaughtering hobbits.
Yeah. I'm just getting the resources out.
Now, what are good resources?
Definitely lupus.org is just a main good resource. And that is the Lupus Foundation of America. One of the things that they do as part of lupus research is they have all the info that you could really want. Opening documents.
Now, a lot of my information comes from a year ago, but I know I still get a whole bunch of emails from the Lupus Foundation of America, like talking about either fundraisers or new treatments, new research. So I should really update that.
Hey, help us out.
Yeah, like the treatment that I've been on for
There are more prisoners over there, but they've got a big old
a little
troll
less than a
guarding
year now, was so new that there wasn't a lot of research. Now there are a couple of studies that actually compare two different biologics, the one I'm on and this one that's very popular and actually used with lupus nephritis, which is lupus in your kidneys when it's attacking the kidneys. It's called Benlysta. So they actually compare the two different monoclonal antibodies to talk about efficacy, so how good it is with different body systems, and yeah, just a good comparative study. I do have that data. 'Cause I'm a nerd. Okay, so this was a comparison of Safnello, which is a biologic used in lupus, not approved for the lupus nephritis, but good in other ways.
That's mine.
Okay. So it's difficult to determine if Benlysta or Safnello is better for SLE because not a lot, there have not been head-to-head comparison trials. Both are likely good medications for lupus, and some patients may respond to one better than the other. Both lower disease activity, pain, and fatigue while improving quality of life. Both are tolerated well.
Get us out of here! Hurry!
Okay, there is some evidence that people with low C3, low C4, and high anti-double-stranded DNA will do better with Benlysta, and certain antibodies may cause high levels of interferon type 1 that Safnello might work better on. So that's actually curious because I do have a high anti-double-stranded DNA, but Benlysta did not work for me. So what it's saying that happens to most people doesn't always happen to everybody, and that's always good to know. But there are definitely some of that anti-nuclear antibody panel, like that sub-panel, works better for one biologic than for the other. And this is only for people who have moderate to severe lupus. But these micro studies, okay, if you have this, if you have that, this one might be the first one we try. This could save someone with lupus up to a year worth of treatment. Like, I had to be on Benlysta, which is not a benign drug, not a drug that works really quickly. I had to be on it a year before I found out that it wasn't helping the lupus. It was actually making it worse. And it helps a lot of the time people with this double-stranded DNA, people with this these markers. And the less people have to waste a year of their lives, I think the better. So more and more of these studies coming along, more of the research, more of the head-to-head trial comparisons can really give us a bigger picture. And that stuff, you know, these studies take a while. All right, those were lupus facts.
Free! Yay! Thank the gods! Come on!
Let's go to Spree.
Alright, somehow the halflings, high on their victory over the evil Overlord, have enslaved the neighboring town of Spree. And I didn't want to free them, but I just wanted to mess with the halflings, apparently. And now I have a crane that can help me improve my tower and rebuild it. That's part of the game, improving and restoring the tower to what it used to be. All the gold that I found can be used to repair the throne, put up some banners. Just lots of evil decorations. Now, the little guys will pick up anything that is an improvement. Like, there's a giant hammer on the ground, but I guess they're all armed with something good already. So when I sweep them over the hammer, nobody's picking it up. So they're all well equipped.
Yeah, so very cool. I just wrote a quick that in addition to finding a cure, we could save years of treatment life in patients with these head-to-head biologics trials, comparing them so you know what to try first because they take so long to try out. Awesome, right?
Yeah. I remember just first getting into GOTEL and watching some other GOTEL streamers talk about, oh, this brand new treatment with a high rate of success, and it worked for them, but then not for others. I have a question. Does age of diagnosis with lupus influence the outcomes?
So
Well, I
age
remember
of
just...
diagnosis versus age of treatment starting may be different. You may not have the official diagnosis, but you may be starting to get treatments with steroids, with plaquenil, hydroxychloroquine, with other anti-inflammatories. You know, I was already on biologics before the actual diagnosis came through, or that's what started those. And I think it depends on what organ system the lupus decides, which it's very nebulous. It's really seemingly random what organ system it decides to attack. So I have heard of very young people, the lupus goes after their kidneys first, and they fail and they die at a young age. And for them, it didn't matter. So I think it's more person dependent than it is age dependent. For instance, celiac symptoms my whole life, but you weren't diagnosed until 34. Blue Ox was diagnosed at 7, and she has way less issues than you. Yeah, and part of it is management too. So if you can get the right treatments in earlier, that certainly will make a difference. There's a less likelihood of it affecting it. It's all in chances, right? You know this with medicine. It's generally the more severe last steps. That's the lupus nephritis, lupus in your kidneys. If you're going to die from lupus, that's probably what killed you. But most people don't die from lupus. Most people manage it, and it's somewhere in between where they can get a treatment. What are the environmental factors versus the genetic markers? How many of these are you check, check, check? Are you more likely to have the severe? Are you more likely to not? It's some combination of genetic, environmental, and it's different for everybody. So age may have something to do with it, but it's certainly not the only factor, and probably not the
Nice to
biggest.
see folks enjoying themselves for a change. Quite a wild bunch.
Aw, it's heart disease that kills the celiacs.
Back home in Ruboria,
Yeah.
I'm called
Oh, yeah, no
Archibald
worries.
Armias Methuselah
Thank you.
Wobbleboard
Sorry to
III,
interrupt the game so
but
much.
folks around here just call me Archie. We've had some tough times. The halflings have ransacked most of the farms, and everyone's turned up in spree on my doorstep. They voted me mayor. I got the drinks, yeah, but no food to feed them. Look, I really need some, value. Give us back the food the halflings stole from us. Their village lies to the east. I bet they're keeping it there. Go on, Full tummies for us equals fuller pockets for you, if you get my drift.
Stealing the hobbit's food. Well, they stole it from Bree.
They don't seem to be attacking everyone.
I mean, I can always destroy them later. I mean, see, that target can still appear over their head. Now, part of the reason I was inspired to play this was from watching LaShorty Games play Fable, where there is clearly a little bit of artistic inspiration. A little bit of Fable, a little bit of Pikmin. Captain Olimar never took an axe in hand, did he? Now, one of the things that the Lupus Foundation posted recently was about somebody that was diagnosed with lupus at age 19, which is very unexpected because it takes so long to diagnose. You know, doctors try things. They try to rule out everything else before going to lupus. So I'll have to reread it to see why and how, like, she was diagnosed at 19.
It was
Looks like they're preparing
probably
a
somebody
party
checking
down
her
there.
overall
We should
inflammation
hide
rate,
outside.
that coming back high. Then the next step is to check the anti-nuclear antibody, that comes back high. And then you check the panel. If the double-stranded DNA comes back high, hey, that's lupus. Easy peasy. It just doesn't happen that way in 99.9% of the time. It's usually a much more convoluted route, because an answer that is a no or a negative doesn't mean you don't have lupus. But a yes could move you forward to the next test until you have the lupus check mark.
Oh dear, now they're drunk. I don't know if that's a combat multiplier or not.
For you. Seems that we won't be joining the party just yet. While they're busy here, perhaps you should find out where those greedy devils have hidden Spree's food. Looks like you'll be able to fit your magnificent and imposing presence in through there, Lord.
Yeah, sorry to talk so much for a little bit there.
Oh, that's what we're here for.
I feel like I might have missed a little bit of the story here. Are we, we're down in a hobbit home at this point?
Mm-hmm. I want to return to the tower now and check out the crane I procured. Oh, scaffolding. Looks like renovations are coming along.
Now we have the crane, we can start to rebuild your tower, sire. That crane is just the job. Your minions are opening up the dungeon. Do go see it. It's so soothing. You can fight almost anything you like down there, providing you've already defeated it once. Hail! Savior of the Tower Heart!
Savior of the Tower Heart. This jester is going to
Harvester of life force.
recount all of my accomplishments and achievements, kind of like Fable, when you have people in town calling you Chicken Chaser, or recounting all of your accomplishments there.
Oh, like Torchlight, when the little guy makes a story for you based on, like, if you've killed one of the big bads in one of the dungeons or something. And, well, you don't necessarily get a title, but he sings you a song.
If you're feeling in the mood to practice your combat skills, sire, then this is the place to do it. The tower can recreate many of the enemies you've conquered, so you can kill them again at your leisure.
Now, one of the reasons I call this evil Pikmin is because I have these brown-colored minions, but there's also a green hive. I can summon green minions, blue minions, and red minions. Just like all the different colors of Pikmin.
Finally put my blue sky post up. Sorry. Playing evil Pikmin, Overlord. Sign the match.
Select your minions, sire.
Sorry to get to be so late on socials.
Hey,
it's
I
really
didn't even
fun.
Welcome to
Yeah. Sorry if I was distracted a little. Wait, who's the guy with the jester hat?
The
and
jester.
why is he in the Coliseum of dread, dreary, dark, dank here in the dungeon? Just how we like it. What are we doing? Oh, that's you, the Overlord.
An exhibition match.
And thank you to anybody who's lurking and hanging out. This is really fun. Evil Pikmin. Is there one of those pools of, hey, let me get more minions, more little gremlins, anywhere in here, or do you just go with what you have and you better get it?
There was one right outside the arena, but not in the arena, so it can't be wasteful.
Got it.
Okay, that was kind of wasteful. Out of 10, 2 survived. But the troll did drop some good stuff. So this is a good way to harvest life force and equip your minions. Assuming you're not wasteful. Like that was a Pyrrhian victory. That did not go well.
You know him. You love him.
That's a lot of halflings. I might have bitten off more than I can chew.
Got a friend who's going through some power outages.
Oh, nonsense. All you need to do is make sure you bite down hard. Oh, bitten off more than I can chew. All right. I forget if there's an achievement for completing all of these gladiatorial challenges. Well, okay, yeah, there's a marker. So maybe there is.
He's the leader of the pack. He's the big daddy. He's the Overlord. Overlord wins. Overlord reigns supreme. Overlord reigns supreme. Overlord reigns supreme!
I forgot there's a slight time delay between you saying something and me replying to it, or me seeing it.
Sorry about that. I had some unfortunate news I was reading.
Savior
Oh,
of the
hi
Tower
there,
Heart.
Sod. What is up, my buddy? We've got Coca-Cola in chat.
Welcome to the spawning pit, Master.
Oh, there's the tower
The
heart I
Tower
saved.
Heart is not only the main source of your tower's power, but it also contains information on your minions. Touch it and see. Browns are the toughest of all the minions.
Looks like you have
They're
57
never ones to
minions
shy
saved.
away from a fight. In fact, it's quite difficult to get them to stop.
Now that I know how to read
Such
that,
is their
your little
dedication to the
mountain.
fight that Browns can also use many different objects as weapons.
But none of them are out.
There you go.
They all jump out so excitedly. Sorry, it just made me giggle. Thank goodness your power's back on.
I know there's other parts of the tower to explore, which maybe I just haven't unlocked them yet. Like there's a treasury and a forge and a sleeping quarters. I might just be a little too early for that. Now, how do I get out of here? Where are the stairs up? There.
Salutations!
Oh, there's a stairwell up. Just hasn't been unlocked yet.
Most wise master!
Oh, whoops, wrong area. I want to teleport back to those halfling homes and continue searching for the food. and spoil their party.
It seems like the weapons that the minions are able to pick up are getting bigger. I think I just saw a big cleaver thing. Some gremlin had a big cleaver.
All I see are clubs. And,
Huh.
I mean,
Okay.
I've got an
All right.
axe.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you do. I think it was, maybe it was one of the guard ones down below. Oh yeah, have a good work and work. This is really cute. Normally I don't enjoy being the bad guy. I like to always be on the side of light. Always be a good guy. You keep ruining my moral structure, Simon Ashtier.
I mean, they stole all this food from Bree. I'm just stealing it back, like any adventure hero would do.
Okay, I can get behind that. I got this. I'm wrapping my head around it. Where are the good guys? Kill the sheep? There's no sheep here. Are they unmaking their beds? What are they doing to the their little beds?
Yep, I just slaughtered a bunch in their sleep.
I mean, yay!
I think I lost all my good minions in the gladiatorial fights, so now they're all gonna pick up new stuff.
This is gonna inspire LaShorty to go the dark side in Fable, isn't it? It's gonna be like, I tried, Puzzle. I tried for you, but gotta go to...
I mean, she said that, oh, she likes it when she has a frying pan as a weapon. She was playing Little Big Planets, and hey, I know a game that lets you have frying pan weapons.
LaShorty has already tried to tenderize chickens. Oh, Sad, you missed the last stream, right? She got a title. It's called Chicken Chaser. She's sitting there trying to go to the title person and
please call me anything
title.
else.
It was hilarious. Oh yeah, no worries, it's okay. I thought of you when she was she got the Chicken Chaser title. She didn't like it. I thought it was cute. I was like, you should be Chicken Chaser, but she wanted to be like Druid or something fancier. Beheader of chicken. I like to have the silliest titles. When I play, Lord of the Rings online sometimes, and you have a title and whatever, just, I think pie eating contest winner, the Great Pie Eater.
They smell their own.
No, not you. Explicit? Never. Speaking of Lupus Charity and Lupus Strain, I have to take my lupus medicine, so I will be back momentarily.
The halflings have got holes everywhere. Seal them up and stop those overgrown weevils. Overlord! That must hurt.
A great big pile of gold, or is this grain? The grain that they stole. Okay, I'll get back to that. Then we finish ransacking this room. Okay, that's all there is. Is LaShorty in the channel?
No, today she is at Six Flags.
Ah.
And, you can't get the messages, but if you pop over later after your stream, you can see all the pictures of her and Element Shinobi in our group chat. And they're having some fun. I think it's his class trip, and she got to go along. And there's roller coaster pictures and all sorts of fun. So, very cute.
Okay, I was just wondering about Fable. I had a Fable question.
I can type it to her.
Okay, well, I mean, it's an open question to anyone else who might have played Fable. I was wondering if there was any summon magic in the game.
Let me ask.
Oh, they're all peeing everywhere now. They're from drinking.
Oh no! Are they inebriated?
Yes.
Oh no! You've gotten your minions inebriated. Poor little gremlins. They can't hold their
Cider.
beverage.
I don't want to be lunch.
Her hair is so purple. She sent me extra pictures of doing more purple things today. I love it. I tried to do my hair in Lupus purple, but I can't bleach it first, and it's really dark. So it's only coming out sort of in the sunlight. When you look at it, you can kind of see little hints of purple, but it's supposed to get more purple every day as I continue to purple it. So when it gets purpley enough, I'll probably post on Blue Sky. Be like, oh, look at my purple hair, if it can. But because of the lupus, my hair gets so damaged, I don't want to, like, actually put anything harsh in it. And in fact, some doctors really deter their lupus patients from dyeing their hair at all. They can use, like, maybe some henna or indigo, just a couple of little natural hair dyes, but but no real actual like store dyes. If you're having the discoid, remember a couple years ago when I had like there's sort of lesions on my head when I was getting the skin lupus and it was really bad. Like at that point, if you try to dye your hair, it'll just fall off. So just trying to be really gentle and careful with it, but giving some of that purple love because we raised $1,000. So, I mean, I feel like even you and Sod have to dye their hair a little purple somewhere down the line. Oh, silence. Cricket, as my kid would say.
Oh, thank you, thank you!
And a text shorty. Is there...
And she's played Fables 2 and 3, so maybe she doesn't know if there's any summon magic in Fable 1, but maybe in the others.
I'll ask. Oh, were you hearing my beeps, by the way? I am sorry.
What beeps? Shag was here! Hola!
Hiya, Shag! What is up? Do you like it when I call you Shag? I haven't asked if that's okay. I just sort of do. You're at work? Yeah, work and lurk. It's totally cool. Happy you're in here. This is called Overlord, and it's evil Pikmin, and you get to hunt down and kill the Fellowship, basically, because they were mean to you, and your dudes. See, look, the little swords. They have little swords now.
There's a little scimitar and a mace.
Oh.
They must have found them on the hobbits that I've been killing.
Yeah. Oh, Shorty says that she started to remember to use them in her last stream. It's willpower. Willpower can summon things. Okay, neat. Thank you.
Let's get some pumpkin armor. Oh, no.
I had the wrong... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I guess none of them are going to wear the pumpkins. Yes, they'll only pick up stuff if it's better.
Willpower sounds like the younger brother of Max Power. That's funny. And yes, I can call you Shag. Okay, awesome sauce. I like puns and plays on will as a word, and also as a, you know, like in Tailspin. Do you remember there was always one of the air pirates was named Will, and he would say, "Fire at Will!" And then they'd all turn around and start firing at poor Will. Okay, back to lurking. That's what everybody says, Cola. Everybody's like, oh, I'm gonna go back to lurking, and then followed by giant conversations from Pixel Pond and everybody. We're just too irresistible to not interact with. I get it. I see the allure. We're awesome. Kidding. I had the wrong microphone on, so if you've been hearing tap, 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 or beeps from messages, sorry, I've got a family thing happening, so if you heard beeps, I apologize, and taps are just my dog walking around.
No beeps, no taps.
Okay, awesome sauce. Thank you, Discord, crisp thing, non-sponsored post. Ah, yes, you are. We're too irresistible, yay! Thank you. Thanks, Sod. Alright, let's see what your minions are up to.
Well, I just found another totem that lets me summon 15 total.
So what does the totem look like? Is that the thing with the pink smoke coming out the middle?
Oh, it's just like this cylinder, a stone cylinder with engravings. Like, I think they're downstairs in the Tower Heart. That's a healing fountain.
Oh, okay. Go there to heal. Yourself or the minions?
Myself.
Okay. Why did one of them jump in?
I think he sacrificed his life for me.
But he was so happy to do it. Allow me, my lord. Jump. Oh, Shorty's calling. Hold on.
I don't think they die. I think they just change forms. Ooh, look at all the beer. Oh, they're not drinking it. Oh, there, that one's drinking it. And now he's expelling it. Now, for anyone joining in late, I was the overlord of an evil tower. A fellowship of adventurers had come by and destroyed it. Now, like, I survived, and I'm coming back after the fellowship that destroyed it. And the fellowship consists of some halflings, a dwarf, an elf, a couple of human warriors, all 25% legally distinct from any other adventures.
I'm back, and the Shorty says hi.
Ah, welcome back. And hello, LaShorty. Have fun.
Yep. I see riding the Joker ride, and on some roller coaster, and posing with the purple hair. With her running 10K, was it 10K? She did a 5K and a 10K for lupus awareness earlier this year. Yep, she has a t-shirt on for the race. Yay! I like the red carpet. It does remind me a little bit of Lord of the Rings online, I'll admit.
I think this came out many years before then. So I think Lord of the Rings Online copied this.
I think I started playing when it became free to play, which was about 2009? But it had been around for a little bit before then. I'm not sure. When did Overlord come out?
Yeah, I think this was 2007.
Maybe around the same time then? Just co-developing.
Yeah, could be.
Oh, Darby. Darby says hi. He says woof woof.
Oh, hello, Darby.
He's picking his little furry tail. He probably sees the bunnies in the yard. There were bunnies in the yard and deer in the yard. All sorts of wildlife right now. He wants to be just like your minions, just like the little gremlins, and chase them and ride them and maybe eat them a little.
Now, my minion advisor, Gnarl, at the tower said that these halflings have tunnels all over the countryside. So they all link here. I need to send my minions into these little holes and seal them up to prevent the flood of halflings.
How do they seal it? Like a cave-in, or?
Yep, I just send them in, and then there's an explosion. I don't know what they do, but they get the job done.
It's a lot of little explosions there, buddy. What a mystery job done.
Come on, can you bring it over here? Okay. A little worried about the path thing for a second.
Good. Now you'll need 12 minions to turn it.
Those two guys not pushing. They look a little bored. They're like, why can't we push too, Master?
Well, I'll find something for them to do, I'm sure.
But when did Pikmin first come out?
Good question. I mean, Wikipedia is good at finding that information.
Alright, here I go.
We found the nest, sire. Careful! You should not alarm them all at once. Otherwise, they'll have your minions upside down in a
It
pot
says
before you know it.
Pikmin. Nope, AI changed it to Pokemon. It thought I knew what I wanted. October 2001 in Japan. December 2001 in North America. So Pikmin existed for GameCube, apparently.
Alright, does it say when Overlord first came out?
There's apparently a show also called Overlord. June 2007.
Yeah, I remember Red Ox and Ducks doing a show, getting some sizzle reel footage of the convention goers and cosplayers, and there were some Overlord cosplayers of the show, not the game, sadly. And I couldn't place it. They looked familiar, but I thought he was somebody who was going as Death from Castlevania, but no, it's just a character from Overlord.
What's funny, it's referred to as an action role-playing video game series versus Pikmin as like a puzzle solver in its description. But yeah, they are very similar. At least thus far. Apparently the most recent game came out in 2015. It's called Fellowship of Evil. Is that this one that you're playing?
No, this is the original, 2007.
Okay.
I played Overlord 1, Overlord 2, but then there were some experiments that changed the formula around a bit that did not catch my interest.
Ah, okay. I mean, how does one define puzzle? Some people would define Doom as a puzzle shooter. That is fair.
No, I don't think so.
Oh. Well,
I would not trust those people's opinion.
I define puzzle in probably a little bit of a different way, but it's fair to say that not everybody defines a genre in the same way. But to have games that are so similar, like this and that, and because Pikmin is cute, it's a puzzle solver to attract certain, demographic, and because this is a little more evil, we'll just call it something else. But Doom is just like Tetris, if Tetris pieces could explode. Sad wants to know what you would call Doom.
Usually I'll give a genre, I guess, designation. I'll call a game what it is based on the most frequent or the most prevalent, most prominent gameplay loop. But yeah, Doom, first-person shooter. It's hard to call it anything else.
Well, I like to call them shooty games, but it's not as precise.
Yeah, I mean, you got top-down shooters like Tohu.
That is not a shooter. That's a shoot 'em up. That's a shmup. That's a bullet hell shoot 'em up. It's shooter. Grr. Ooh, okay. I got that thing that I was waiting for. I have to step away for just a bit.
Okay.
And I shall return. Enjoy.
Ooh, a chef. giant halfling chef.
Feel free to pop in, Cola, if you would like to. Oh, wait, we're on a different voice chat.
Oh.
That's right. Well, I'll leave it up to you guys. I gotta head out.
Alright, go do your thing.
Go on lurk. Alright, thanks.
Well, there's a cleaver. Puzzle was just thinking that my guys had picked up cleavers at some point. Looks like they definitely will. What is this? Oh, that must be a mana shrine. I could probably sacrifice a minion or two and get mana from it. See some bouncing pots. Release the rats, then the rats chase after the chefs. Or at least keep the chefs busy. And I can flank the chefs. Pick up some cleavers. Cleaver makes me wonder if it's June, Ward, Wally, or Theodore. Please tell me there's a mod that makes those chefs sound Swedish. Oh, those rats. Okay. They've looted the rats. They're wearing the rat as a helm. You know those berserker wolf helms, wolf pelts? They're wearing rat pelts. That's so fitting.
There's the food. Use your minions to move it, master. For the master.
Okay, you four, open the door. 6, move the food. Isn't Berserk a modified version of Bear Shirt? I wonder what the rat belt version should be. Yeah. Rat Zerker.
Oh, you found it. Oh, Spree saved. Thank you, Lord.
If you could just place the food over here, Lord, we shall take it up to Spree.
Okay, good. I don't have to wind my way all the way through the dungeon.
Amount of life force, sire. You could leave them the food. Just walk next to the platform and let your minions leave the food supply on it. Or if you're feeling particularly Why not just keep it?
I
That
can-
is, if we dispose of the witnesses.
Okay, here's one of those morality decisions. I can keep the food and gain a whole bunch of life force and kill the witnesses, or I could give them the food and make them indebted to me.
Hey!
A generous act. I hope Spree will reward you accordingly.
You selflessly return the food to the fat peasants. I mean, I wasn't being completely selfless. I wanted to get something in return. What would La Shorty do? I don't know. Let's see, do I have a... Okay. Crash the Halfling's party, but where do I go? Oh, and they've all respawned. Okay.
That must hurt.
Mouse shirt? Mozart? I'm surprised these creatures aren't giving me life force that I can harvest. Now, is there a warp out, or can I just walk out? Do I have to walk out?
Well. It appears Melvin, the halfling hero, is all grown up and out. Pity he doesn't have the taste in music he does in food.
And that is the Hobbit hero that came and destroyed my tower. He's a lot bigger than he used to be. Yeah, that's a hobbit.
Looks like Melvin is making
I'm sorry,
a run
halfling.
for it. Well, a waddle for it. Your minions seem bewitched. It does have a haunting beauty to it. Perhaps we should stay a while, revel in her melody. Oh, my feet, Master. I can't stop them. Oh, I'm dancing. I'm actually dancing. Quick, do something, Sire.
Do I have to kill all the musicians? Oh, there's a musician. Last one. Why am I kicking him? I need to... Killed every single one of my minions. Was this a glitch?
So often the
Okay,
great
there.
die before their time. Oh, he's
I had to
beautiful
target
now.
him and then hit him with a fireball. Alright. Well, if I die, then I can just respawn. Oh. Where was that last... Minion gate? Minion portal? Alright, maybe that was a bit of a puzzle. Now, unfortunately, now all my guys are 100% strength instead of like 170. From all the cleavers and... Yeah, from all the cleavers and rat shirts. Need to find an actual tower gate.
I want to be just like you. Thank you for freeing us.
Nah, it's a minion portal, but... I don't mean to slow the action down to a crawl. Okay, there's a minion portal. Here's a healing shrine. Okay, back to full health. And back to full minions. Now I'm ready to fight that hobbit. No, not the slave camp.
I want to be just like you.
Now, I said this was somewhat Lord of the Rings inspired because there was a halfling who was part of the Fellowship, destroyed an evil tower. And now, like, we see the aftermath. We see this hobbit, or this halfling, has completely gorged himself. And just become colossal in size. Well, one of the themes of the game is the 7 deadly sins. So this hobbit had clearly succumbed to gluttony, and some of the other Fellowship members that you're going to see later have also succumbed to some of the other deadly sins. Ah, there's the party down there. Okay, getting close. Like wrath, greed, sloth. Okay, now since you guys are just regular 100% minions, maybe you can get some armor from these pumpkins. Yep, okay, one of you guys. One of you guys is wearing a pumpkin head as an armor. Can you invade the house? Yes, okay. These hobbits are really filling the area a lot faster than before. Oh, there's a healing fountain. Okay, healing fountain and minion pit. I could have just gone here to heal up. I did not have to... Oh dear. Oh, good. More Mozarts.
You are not flame-proof, Master. Enlist the aid of the red minions. Only their skin can absorb the flames. Pressure!
See, are there any other closed-off houses I can raid? Enlist the aid of the red minions, he said. I haven't found any red minions. Unless I retreated like 5 seconds too soon. Alright, take that handle back so I can turn the crank and open the door. Alright, I think that's a boss room, but I want to see what's in that flame area first. Looks like a totem or something, some power-up. I'll just have to remember to come back here later, but once I get the red minions, to pick it up. Alright, let's go track down Melvin Underbelly, the grotesque, gluttonous hobbit, or halfling. Why is he green? Oh, no. Red. Okay. Alright, top off my minions and go right back in. Wait, where was that minion fountain? I wish there was a map. There it is, okay. Melvin's kitchen. Ah.
this for one bloated halfling hero. They could feed 100 minions. The Reds. Those halflings must be using them to start the cooking fires. They must use that wheel to control the flames. Roasted in his own kitchen. There's something evilly poetic about that. All roast meat for Melvin. A good halfling is an on fire and screaming halfling. For the Overlord! Treasure!
Now, if I remember correctly, I need to get a red hide. And then they'll come back to my tower, and then I can use the reds as much as I want. So just because I found the reds, I don't think I can use them just yet. I need to make a home for them. This would probably go a lot faster if I didn't stop to destroy absolutely everything. But, you know, what's the fun of being an evil overlord if you can't just... cause havoc everywhere you go.
Treasure!
Oh boy.
Melvin ain't so small now. Come here. Squash food. Eat food.
Do I hit him to get him to stop rolling, or should he just stop rolling on his own? Okay, stop rolling on his own.
Burst him like a balloon, master!
Let's see, should I burst him like a balloon? Is he going to get up and recover if I don't? Is there a more peaceful way out of this? Is there a moral choice? I remember this fight being a lot difficult my first time around just because I didn't know exactly what to do and I wasn't as proficient and precise with my minion control. What would LaShorty do?
That is concentrated evil, sire. It accumulates in those of an especially evil disposition. Now you've dealt with Melvin,
Oh, God.
you should endeavor to find our fiery friends.
I'm ankle deep in the dead. They're digging through all of this bursted fat, and they're finding loot. I'm not going to look at them this very closely. What are you? Oh, beetles? Huh, only one minion died during that boss fight. I've discovered the red minion's home.
Friends, look after them and they'll look after you. Just like one big evil family. As I explained, Reds are fire immune, but they also have a powerful ranged attack. Summon some Red, sire. If you've reached your maximum minion horde with your Browns, you can swap them at the gate.
Alright, let's put back 5. Oh, I could have just used that gate. Okay.
Practice, sire. Select your Reds. Reds! Browns! Reds! Browns! Now sweep your Reds into that fire barrier over there. This is Red Life Force, sire. It will allow you to summon more Reds. That's the Red Minion
Hello.
Hive Master.
Welcome back.
Summon enough Reds to
Thank
carry
you.
to the Waypoint Gate.
Alright, I just beat Melvin Underbelly, the grotesque, gluttonous hobbit.
Oh, oh no! Did we? Oh, nobody got a clip. We'll have to go back and clip that. I need to see this grotesque hobbit. How long ago was it? Can I clip it real quick now and find it?
Maybe 5 minutes.
Okay. All right. I'll find it later.
But apparently the hobbits had captured my red minions and used them to start fires and cook for them. So I'm rescuing the red minions out of a ranged fireball attack. And I
They're
need
adorable.
special red essence to summon them.
Do you ever get purple minions?
I can get red and blue.
So in my mind, they're going to be combined to be purple. Because red and blue makes purple.
Browns, reds.
And there's this hive that they need to live. So I need to bring the hive over back to the tower so then they can live with me. But I need 10 red minions, so I need 10 red life force.
For you.
And there's some fire beetles there that should provide it. They're also immune to fire, and they can absorb fire. If there's a big fire blocking my way, then I can just send the reds in to get rid of it, absorb it, and power themselves up. Just like how the browns will take any sort of debris and turn it into a weapon, the reds get enhanced by fire.
Browns. Reds.
So finding a nice mix that works for you, a nice blended mix of reds, browns, blues, and greens. It would be interesting to see different people play this and see how they tackle the same situations.
There they go, carrying your little hive. Fire hive.
Browns.
So I think there are different colors in the Pikmin's game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Test out
Yep.
your reds on those halflings. Recall your reds from the red hive and commence the fry and die, sire.
Too bad we couldn't make a Lupus purple Pikmin, or a Lupus purple minion.
Browns.
Fireballs.
That must hurt. Reds. Browns. For you. Treasure. For the master.
They don't even eat the food. Why are they destroying it? I guess somebody made a helmet. Alright.
And you missed it. I met a whole bunch of rats. And the browns, they killed the rats and then they wore the rats as a pelt, like a berserker might wear a wolf helm. They were wearing rat helms. They look kind of like the Doomslayer, but tiny and gremlin-y.
Well, I like rodents, so
You cannot reach them from here. You must reposition your
as long as it wasn't hamsters, I guess I'll live. Ooh, that it's a chef. Chef hobbit?
You can hold the
Is that a
position of your
boss?
minions by placing guard markers for them.
Yeah, they're less than a cave troll, but more than a swordsman.
Doomslayer but tiny just makes me think of Jerry's cousin.
Your browns to that fire wheel.
Or Isabel.
Oh, Tom and Jerry. Got it. Like a cave Jerry? There's an episode of Tom and Jerry where Jerry's cousin comes to visit. Well, if they don't talk, how do you know it's his cousin? Okay, you have to go through the fire, so you're sending your fire guys to deal with him.
Mm-hmm. And they keep getting hung up on the hive.
What if you walk past the hive and then send them?
Oh, there we go.
Can you... Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Reds.
You've got a little chef hat.
Browns.
See, they have cleavers.
Oh.
No.
And I mentioned that. Yeah, I mentioned that you were gone. I said, now they're gonna pick up some cleavers. Come on, finish it.
There were fakes.
No, why are you staying so far away? There's no fire right close, or you just can't move.
There was a fire right here that would not let me pass.
Okay.
But now I'm out of minions, or low on minions.
Reds. Browns.
Where were those minion gates?
Browns.
Can the Browns handle this?
For you. For you.
It looked like they were fighting where there wasn't a fire, so it seemed like they got out okay.
Reds. Reds.
I like how he hops up and down like he's very hot. Like he's just like, oh, fire! He's panicking. If I didn't say already, thank you so much for stepping in today. As normally I was going to stream on Fridays, but my fingers weren't up to it. GOTEL's been, a lot with the streaming, and I'm probably going to do tonight with the little headphones bug. So in order to conserve spoons, you came on without much notice, and thank you.
Reds.
Well, I was inspired after watching Fable. You know, LaShorty was
That was really.
bothered and troubled. Is she going to do the evil thing, the good thing? Well, this removes some of that grayness. You can do the evil thing or the more evil thing.
Leave it to you to show us all of that. This is really fun. This is cute. Oh, there you go. Is that the spot it was supposed to?
I hope
Does it
so.
teleport over to your home?
Yep.
Very nice. Okay, GG's.
Salutations! Leader of
Yeah,
the
we got to
fire
watch
fighters.
Shorty a little bit more last night after the stream. She showed us a couple of. She finally figured out how to get that haircut, so that'll be exciting. Not sure what she's gonna decide to do, but we will definitely be there for
Words
it.
aren't particularly hard.
The
so you
Four
mustn't let enemies get
Musketeers.
too close to them, sire. But use them in a pack, and that's a different story.
But yeah, thank you for
A
stepping in.
story full of flames and burning and screaming.
Full story of the
It's
plane.
good to have
Burning
you
and
back.
screaming.
Maybe I can get a hot meal now.
I'm gonna have to balance out your evil and probably like find Pikmin somewhere or something cute and just adorable on the side of good. Just to balance you out.
What do you mean? I just rescued a whole bunch of minions who were enslaved.
Salutations!
uh, Pandos is gonna get home shortly, so I will need to be all hands on deck, or all my hands on deck anyway. At that point, but I can stick around for just a little bit more now that we're topside and there's these adorable sheep. No harm is going to come to them. There's even a little lamb. I'm going to name it Sean. Sean the sheep.
Brown.
Are you going to cook the sheep? Aww.
I did not tell them to do that. They're just doing that on their own. I clicked nothing.
Lies. Lies. You did this. You burned it. At least they have a hot meal. I do this in Minecraft. When I do the sheep, if you pour lava on them, they come out as like cooked mutton. It just shortens the step. I just look cuter when I'm doing it. Well, I guess these guys look cute. Is one of them wearing a crown?
Yes, he is. That was what
Aww.
Melvin was wearing. Melvin Underbelly, the gluttonous hobbit. And he just stole his crown.
He looks like a little minion king.
Now, there was something just outside the hobbit village. Oh, here's
Thank you for
Bree.
freeing us. I'm gonna name a pumpkin after you.
Halflings will eat anything not nailed down. Even then, they just eat the nails.
There are a lot of hills like this in Bree and Lord of the Rings Online. I feel like some pieces are definitely familiar, but 25% distinct, obviously. He gave you a pie! He like lifted it up with both little hands.
Now, there was some sort of totem covered and surrounded in fire right outside the Hobbit Village, or Halfling Village. I need to find that again. Hopefully I can get there quick, because I wiped them all out. Nope, I did not wipe them all out.
Fire. Fire bad. They don't like the fire.
They love the fire.
No, the hobbits don't like the fire.
Well, what do I care about the hobbits?
I mean, fair. Fair. Now, will the fire guys also grab a weapon so that they can use the fire and a sword and whatnot?
No, I think they just absorb fire to power themselves up, which is not as, I guess, proliferate as the rest of their, like, the brown weapons.
Can they use like the torches that you're walking past and stuff, or does it have to be something down below in that fire area?
We'll have to see. Yeah, just random fires are at least hard to come by here.
What is the unit of? I saw you had 4,500 something or other, and where do you spend that? Oh, they're trying to give you things, are they?
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
we just ransacked the Hobbit hole and stole all of their life savings, and they gave it to me.
Good boy. It's like the meat pies, or some other kind of pie.
They'll come out with bags of gold. Here.
Oh, is that what it is? I thought it was pies. You're right. Okay, they're little bags of gold. So it's gold that you're collecting. Got it.
And once I unlock a forge or a foundry, then I should be able to give myself some custom armor and a new weapon. I can use a mace, a sword, or an axe, and enchant them in different ways.
Bah, toasts are clearly better. You get double the pie. There's the fire.
And a whole bunch of rats. Now they can wear rat helmets.
Oh, they're big rats. Okay, they don't look very hamster-like, but I do love a hamster. God says, you know, that just has me imagining a stacked pair of pizzas now. A pizza town.
Ooh, it's a great big bag of gold.
Browns.
Great. I have to pop out to get Pandos off his bus, so I'll be back. If he settles easily, I should be able to be back soon. Unless I'm not sure how long you're going, but if you're here, I'll be here.
Well, I think this was a good place to stop and beat the first boss, rescue the Reds, and we can start on another quest next time.
Okay. All right. Very cool. Well, thank you everybody for hanging out with us. And I'll see you guys later.
All right. See you later. As soon as we get this back to the tower.
You choose all.
That's it. At least they know their way. because I do not know my way through this area quite as well yet. Oh, hello, what are you?
Browns. Congratulations, sire. You have found a new domination spell.
Domination spell? Like, I've got Fireball. I don't remember using any other spells. Oh, he dropped it on his toes.
Slow. This spell will slow down advancing enemies, giving you more time to make them very dead. Salutations! Leader of the fire starters.
Cannot sit on the crown, or the throne. At least not yet.
Exploder of Melvin Underbelly.
Oh, you're new. Oh, no, you're not new. Okay. Halfling Spearman, Halfling Cook. Right, I'll try those fights later. Alright, well, I think that was a good introduction to Overlord. You saw the tutorial at the beginning, how I can get minions and minions of different colors and types, and minion gates. So, like, some puzzles might only give you like a green gate and a brown gate and forbid you the use of red in order to solve a certain puzzle. You saw me fight the first boss. I'm slowly putting the tower back together. And probably as long as the shorty is playing Fable, I'll probably be compelled to continue this. And thank you again, everyone who donated, everyone who helped us get to this milestone so far for GOTEL, Game On To End Lupus. Now let's see if anybody else is streaming. Oh, now chat appears. Okay. Who is live? Anyone live from GOTEL? No one I recognize. But let's go see Hungry Goria. She's always been kind to the retro community, rated me a few times, stopped by to say hi. Let's return the favor. There we go. Yes, if you're not following Hungry Goria, do. I mean, she's a wonderful network, knows lots of wonderful people, and enjoy.